As a young lad, on my return from school, I'd call out expectantly, as was my wont, and inquire of my mother what we'd be having for tea. I can recall one particularly warm day in May, and as my voice chimed jubilantly through the corridors, I was overcome with a sudden wave of doubt and anxiety. The hope and optimism brought forth by the warmer weather for a 10-year-old boy carried with it a darker and more sinister bedfellow. I waited, quietly, and with the tedious inevitability of an unloved season, the hushed tones of my dear mother ushered forth the one response I had, in those few brief seconds, resigned myself to hear. For tonight's tea would be salad. For years, along with most of the civilised world north of Stockport, I equated salad as a punishment for the horizontally challenged and those wide of arse. I'd long ruminated that for my beloved literary character Peter Rabbit, who found in salad a soporific effect, perhaps did so not in its consumption, but in the thought of its utter and interminable blandness. It's something placed on the side as a garnish, a decoration whose mere presence was sufficient to indicate a healthy plate. It had never occurred to me I'd actually have to eat it.
The word salad comes from the Latin for salt. It should be a carnival of flavour, not an assemblage of sadness. This hearty salad is a must-try. Not only one of my top 10 to make and eat, but my previously salad-loathing boyfriend now ranks this amongst his favourite meals. Just as in music, the secret to achieving a stonkingly good gobful lies in contrast. Salty, sweet, crunchy, soft, tangy, smoky, hot, cold. This salad has the lot. You'll need smoked mackerel fillets, just peel off the skin, new potatoes, a red onion, fresh dill, Dijon mustard, white wine or cider vinegar, olive oil, honey, butter, a few rashers of good quality dry-cured streaky bacon, some bread, preferably just past its best, and a handful of salad leaves. Anything you fancy. Boil your new potatoes in salted water. Always start them from cold, as this will make sure they cook evenly and are tender throughout. Next, peel and thinly slice the red onion. Put in a bowl and add a couple of tablespoons each of vinegar and cold water, a pinch of salt, and a squeeze of honey. Mix and set aside, giving them a quick toss from time to time. Get the bacon rashers frying in a little olive oil, again from cold, to help render the fat more effectively. When crisp, shake off the excess and set aside. To the same pan, add some butter. Tear up the bread and toss well to coat in the bacony butter. The Gravlax dressing is just too easy. A good dollop of Dijon, a glug of olive oil, vinegar, honey, seasoning, straight in the serving bowl, and whisk to emulsify. Add the chopped dill, give it another little whisk, and you're done. When the spuds are done, and while still warm, slice them across the middle on the diagonal, and add straight to the dressing to soak up the flavours. Then all you need to do is add the leaves to the bowl, flake in the mackerel, pop in the onions, having drained off the pickling liquor, crumble over that crispy bacon, the croutons, then give it all a good toss. Job done. Peter Rabbit wouldn't know what hit him. Well, hopefully. Eat it and enjoy.